Hey everyone, it's Midnight Spectre, and today, around off spooky season, I wanted to share with you a few nightmares and crazy dreams I've had. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe tell us down in the comment section about a crazy dream or nightmare you've had. So, it's no secret that people have nightmares occasionally, and even me, surrounded by all my plush, I still have the occasional nightmare that manages to slip in. Like, for example, the most recent one I had, I was out driving someplace late at night, and I was feeling kind of hungry, and I see a McDonald's, and I figured I might as well stop there, because I'd be able to eat it and finish it by the time I had finished driving home. However, it was in a sort of rough part of town, and although I've never had any problems there, I never really liked stopping there for much of anything. Well, I creep around to the front of McDonald's to see if it was really open or not, because ever since lockdown happened, a lot of places that used to be 24 hours aren't 24 hours anymore. So I see some cars in the parking lot, but the lobby was closed because the chairs were sitting on top of the tables. So I figure only the drive-thru was open. So I go through the drive-thru, and just as I am about to talk to somebody in intercom, I look over and see that a police officer had pulled someone over, and someone got out of the car and was running towards my truck. In my dream, all my windows were down, and he reaches in to unlock it and open the door, and this person in the dream says, "I need your car." And I say, "I'm sorry, I can't do that." But then he pulls a gun out from his waistband and pushes it into my chest, and he says, "I'm sorry, bro." And I remember just as he pulled the trigger, I said, "Wait, no," and it was like time reversed itself before he pulled the trigger, and I got out of my vehicle and let him take it. And I don't know what it is about some of these dreams, but there's so many times where in the dreams I'm just inexplicably not wearing pants, and this is one of those times. I was just standing in the middle of the McDonald's drive-thru in my underwear. I remember waking up and still feeling the burning in my chest right where the guy in the dream had pushed the gun into my chest. I'm not sure how many people have dreams where they can feel. Like another time I dreamt that my arm got burnt, and I could feel my arm burning for a couple hours after waking up. However, I do sometimes have dreams that are just insane. I think in my previous video I mentioned how I dreamt I was in a zombie apocalypse, but it wasn't such a huge deal. It was more of like a minor inconvenience to be dealing with. But I often had dreams about impossible architecture or places that I remember but they're somehow all wrong. A lot of my dreams I'm driving in them. I think that's because I do spend a lot of time driving, or used to at least. Living where I live, it's kind of a hike to get anywhere, and if I really need to go get groceries, materials for a project, or car parts, and plus before, when I had to drive to work, I often would leave my house really early in the morning, partly because I was paranoid about being late, but also so I can go garbage picking looking for any plush that were being thrown out that day. One of my dreams, I was garbage picking, and I found a few Neato plush and some other stuff that was pretty neat. Like, I wish I knew the name of this liquid sand thing that I had as a kid, but it was like this picture frame. You'd flip it over, and the sand and liquid inside would move around, and there's all different colors and stuff. I remember being mesmerized by that for a good long time as a child. Anyway, I found one of those as well, and I was driving to the gas station in my old neighborhood to get some gas, and I went inside and I figured it'd be a good time to get something to snack on too. So I got a banana and I went out to my vehicle, and the gas station was like floating above the sky above my neighborhood, and I could see all the different side streets and stuff, and it was like a maze. I also had a dream that I went to high school on a giant stone obelisk that was floating above the crowds, and it had like a grass ring around it, and with other like smaller stone structures sticking out of the ground. And then I remember the restroom was just a maze of toilets and sinks. It's times like that which I wish I was really good at 3D modeling or drawing, so I could draw some of these things to show people, because I think they get a kick out of it. Or there was some device you could wear while you're sleeping to record your dreams. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this week's video, and I hope everyone remembers to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell us about some of the dreams that you've had in the comment section. See you!